make something very clear. Let me make something very clear with people that don't understand. The show will continue long as the head coach, Coach Kim Mulkey, is there. Long as they winning, that's going to happen. The show ain't gonna stop. It started with Coach Kim Mulkey coming in, doing the footwork. You know what I'm saying? With the assistants. You know, calling season ticket, former season ticket holders, former people that bought tickets. You know, they did the lead work. Coach Kim Mulkey and staff and the assistants. To the point where I think they sold like 5,500 season tickets her first year back, or like 6,000, maybe like 6,500. It was somewhere in that ballpark. But I remember receiving a phone call from, staff, asking me about season tickets. I'm like, how did he get my number? But that's the leg work that Coach Kim did when she first got here. So that don't stop with no one player. You know what I mean? The show go continue. That's one of the reasons why Kateri decided to come to LSU, because she was playing in that second round game against LSU with her Ohio State team, and she saw how crazy the crowd was. You even had Coach Tamika Reed from Jackson State talking about how loud the crowd was, to the point where she thought they was pushing in noise. She thought they was pushing in noise. She made mention of that. That's how loud it was. And then, like I said, the second round with Kayla Pointer, Cherry, those young ladies, having that three guard system, those three guards that was just excelling. The seniors that decided to stay back and play for Coach Kim Mulkey. So, like I said, man, the show ain't going nowhere. The show will continue. It's going to continue and continue, and they're going to continue to make y'all upset, continue to make you mad and angry, because it's the show. It's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? They right there going to keep moving. Like I said, in spite of who is here. So, prepare to continue to be mad and frustrated with LSU. Because, like I said, they ain't going nowhere with no one player, bro. You know what I mean? So, like I said, for those, the backstory, Kateri will tell you that she was contested this, that, the crowd was so loud, and she knew she wanted to play there. So, like I said, the show will continue. It don't stop with no one player. It don't stop with no transfer. It don't stop